Howdy, I'm Lee Wilson, and this is TGO Wyoming. And today we're going to look at the new Vanquest TRIDENT-31. It has become my go-to camera bag. I'm going to show you why. Alright guys, we're hanging out here in my backyard and we're going to take a closer look at the TRIDENT-31 and show you how it's loaded out as my primary camera bag. We're going to go over some of the features and some of the specs, and I'm going to show you guys why this is now my go-to camera bag as opposed to my low pro. Alright, we're going to start by opening up the bag here. We've got a nice snap right here. And we've got these excellent ITW loops. These are my favorite zipper pulls ever. They come set up like this. I will do a video on how to actually switch these around a little bit. The bag opens up nice and wide. Inside, we're going to see our organization flaps, our 210D high-vis orange, and this really cool new semi-see-through mesh. I really like this. This is a good addition and has really made it a lot easier. Of course, got extra storage space right here. And again, closed up and available over here. Now, what's really cool here is the internal separators. Now, I've got this one blocked off, and these are just hook and loop here. You can arrange them any way, but I've got my 50mm f1.8. I have got my wide angle, which is a 10 to 6 or 10 to 18. My flash triggers, my 85 1.8, and the remote for my flash triggers, and that just kind of hangs out up here. I've got this blocked off here where I've got my 7D Mark II, kind of hangs out, and I've got enough space down here where I've got my Black Rapid, both of my Yongnuo flashes. Down here in the bottom, we've even got both of my Canon flashes. That's a lot of gear just kind of hanging out in the main compartment. Of course, with these being easily removable and just hook and loop, that makes it really easy and convenient to actually rearrange this bag to whatever configuration you need. Now, they've done an upgrade to the retention strap here, and this now has a Hypalon pull on it to cut the weight, and that opens up into your laptop compartment, which is big laptop compartment. So, fairly impressed with that. Of course, you've got hydration routing on both sides. Makes it really easy to throw a hydration bladder in here and route it and use it. Alright, moving to the exterior of the bag, we have a really cool Hypalon Molly grid here. Got some excellent 1-inch loops here that make it really easy to strap on extra stuff, apply some grim locks or some D-rings, something like that. When we flip her around, we can see that the back is actually really substantially changed and improved from the previous version, from the original 20-liter version. We now have an air channel that goes up the center here, which keep your back cool. And having taken this on several extended photography hikes, I can honestly say this back panel, it works. It works great, and it really does help keep you cool. Nice mesh, excellent amount of padding, a certain amount of stiffness in there that is really good, especially when you have a heavy load of your DSLR equipment or whatever else you want to put on there. We've got, again, hydration routing up here. Pack straps are contoured. Then, I guess, Cordura, genuine Cordura. We don't expect anything less from Vanquest. But the pack straps are contoured, padded without being too padded. Anybody who's carried around an inferior pack that has like super heavy padding on the shoulder straps to try to make it more comfortable understands that you carry your weight with the waist belt, not with the shoulder straps. So these contoured and nicely padded straps are definitely welcome. Of course, you have load lifters here. Everything's very well box X stitched. I don't have any concerns about these pack straps coming off. And of course, more Hypalon up here. One of the cool features that I really like about this is that the sternum strap adjustment is just really rock solid. It's got to be an ITW product, but man, I really like the sternum strap. And of course, you know, your emergency whistle on your sternum strap, an ITW dura-flex D-ring there, and of course keepers right here to lock down your hydration tube. Moving to the side, you have the area for your hydration or your daily carry with spare PMag. Now, the back panel is located in here. This is what stiffens everything up. It's stiff without being too stiff, and of course you have loop material on the back side here, so you can use any of the number of accessories that Vanquest has made, including the holsters and whatnot, and slap them in there. And you can always stick your hydration in here. There is a hydration hanger we'll get to here in a minute that allows you to hang your bladder in here so it doesn't go sloshing around. Of course, you have the new Spartan pools. These are excellent little zipper pulls. They're super lightweight. They seem to be pretty strong so far. Have not busted them. And of course, you have locking zippers on your actual concealed carry panel, so you can lock that down. The waist belt is something special. They've really made a major change on the waist belt. First of all, you now have a really lightweight dura-flex buckle that is still very strong. I love the fact that it has the Vanquest V on there and tough built gear. It is padded. You have a double row or a triple row of MOLLE, depending on how you look at it. One of the big things is the adjustment is now a pull forward. Of course, this is a detachable and a removable waist belt, so if you don't want to run the waist belt, you don't have to. Another cool feature that they've integrated into this pack are these little Hypalon tabs that you kind of see everywhere, and these make it really easy for whenever you're needing to grab your zipper, you can have something here to kind of hold on to whenever you're doing your zipping and unzipping. But this is as good a time as any to dress the side panel here. This side panel is a multi-purpose panel. Now you have, again, Hypalon, bellows, good stitching. But if you undo this zipper, right, this now expands a lot. And this has bungee cord right in there. This is a fantastic pocket for putting your tripod in, for putting a water bottle in and using that bungee cord to lock it down. You also have a bungee cord further up here on the top that's looped in with a cord lock. Of course, the D-ring right there. And this allows you to really lock down your tripod. You can just slide it in there and you're good to go. But it still gets better because still on this side, again using our Spartan poles, we have a nice big side pouch, 210D high vis, integrated keeper, and 3 good sized pouches for kit organization. I don't have anything in there yet, but I like knowing they're there if I need them. Mirroring the other side, we still have our 3 1-inch nylon loops, which are awesome. Another Hypalon pull tab. And then here on the very front of the pack, we have a hook and loop, lightweight MOLLE structure. Really great for throwing your morale patches on, weaving any MOLLE attachment points. Now, a cool feature that I really enjoy, again, more Hypalon here to reinforce, is this little grab handle. Because this grab handle is perfectly balanced, so that way whenever you're just grabbing the bag, walking off with it, it balances out great. Of course, we've got another Hypalon MOLLE lock here. And our big front open pouch. What do I have in there? Got my Bluetooth keyboard. And this goes back in pretty far. Again, high vis just makes it so much easier to use. You can lock these down just like that. Hypalon is super strong. It is lightweight. It really does make a big difference in the fit and finish feel of the pack. I can't wait to see how it holds up over the years. Moving forward, we now have another big pouch here. Oh gosh, what do I have in there? Oh, another Vanquest bag. So it was a bunch of my camera accessories in here, batteries, lens cloths, cables, remotes. That all fits really conveniently and nicely in my little EDC bag here. This front pouch is, again, really well organized. You can open up this pouch here on the top panel. Goes plenty deep. Carries all sorts of extra stuff. Charge batteries, my discharge batteries, one of my flash diffusers. But this panel has the see-through material down here. So again, you can see what's down actually in the bottom of this without having to dig into it. Another keeper. Vanquest has an excellent organization system for their stretchy loops there. These are staggered and offset so you can fit more stuff in there. Again, nice little organization area stitched into the bottom here. Allows you to keep your pens. I've got an extra stylus, my lens pen, my batteries hanging out up here, lens cloth. And of course this pocket right here is full length. And I can keep lens cap, body cap in there. Got filters, reference manuals. Take all the rest of this out there. So yeah, got a lot of stuff just kind of hanging out in that front pouch. So this is why you have that little Hypalon pull tab, right? So if I'm just trying to pull on it and there's not a lot of rigidity in the bag at the moment, all I gotta do is grab this little Hypalon pull, and there we go. I also got a little bit of a zipper shed here on the top for these zippers up front. Getting to the front of the bag, we have pretty standard fare here where you have some shock cord and of course a cord lock, and I really like the fact that the cord lock is actually stitched into the bag. More MOLLE compatible hook and loop, great for your morale patches. And we have the clamshell. Now this clamshell opens up nice and wide. I got my air blaster in there, my Sekonic, my light meter. Now going in here, again, zippered pouch, nice and soft, padded in here, see-through, great for your small, frequently used items. We've got our staggered bungee system there, and another Velcro compartment there. Designed in the US, made in Vietnam. Vanquest, tough built gear. Seriously good kit right here. The padding on the top of the pack has been substantially increased, so whenever you grab the handle, like Roger's doing right here, you'll notice it is much easier. Yeah, those. It's much easier to lift the pack up, especially with heavy loads. The expandable tripod and hydration pouch easily holds a 1 liter Camelback or Nalgene bottle. Really like the way they designed the bellows at the bottom, so that way it sits out and keeps the top of this secure. This is where you can take that piece of cord lock, wrap it over, get this whole thing locked down. If you really want security, pull it in that way. The pack rides pretty well. Actually, it rides one of the best, but there's a trick to it that I have found on my several hikes that I've taken this on. This is a pack that likes to ride low on the back. So if you're used to cinching your pack way up high, that is not where this pack is designed to ride. The shoulder straps just aren't hitting the right place. The sternum strap doesn't hit in the right place. But if you let it down just a little bit, all of a sudden everything just hits perfect. The load lifters actually work, so don't ride it high. Let this thing sit a little bit lower, then put the waist strap in the right place, and it will make the pack much more comfortable, and basically all the weight you have in it, it's going to disappear. All right, so speaking of the waist strap, suck it in. To adjust it, grab the handle here, right here, and right here. Pull forward. This is very similar to any of the good premium backpacking backpacks that you've seen out there. Combine that waist strap with the sternum strap, you now have a pack that is locked down and not going anywhere. To adjust out, pull out on these tabs right here. Waist strap lets out. It's incredibly comfortable, hits you right at the belly button, puts the load right on top of the iliac crest. Overall, really happy with this waist system. All right, guys, a small detail, but one that's very important, are these little guys right here. This is for strap organization. All right, we got a round of hook and loop. It allows you to roll up your excess material and get it out of the way. Same thing on this side, and of course on the waist belt as well. Now you've probably been wondering, why is the design of this pack look an awful lot like a sling pack? Well, that's because it's a sling pack you wear like a backpack. You can just throw off one shoulder, bring it around, you can get your water bottle. Throw off that shoulder, bring it around. Easy access to your camera gear, or whatever gear you have stored in there. This design is so unbelievably versatile that it really makes a huge difference. Now, when you are carrying a lot of camera gear, you know, 3, 4, 5 lenses, DSLR, flashes, controllers, everything like that, it can get really heavy really quick. And with a traditional sling pack, that's a lot of weight riding on one shoulder. So having this in a backpack configuration distributes the weight better. In addition to the hip belt, this is a super comfortable way to carry your gear around with you. So whether you're in town, in your backyard, or out in the bush, the TRIDENT-31 is an awesome way to carry your camera equipment, or whatever equipment you want to carry. I can see this making a really good overnight bag. I can see this being a really good EDC bag, especially like the Wolf Gray. My first time with the Wolf Gray pack, I usually go Coyote. But I mean, it's just nice, it's nondescript, it doesn't scream tactical, but it still has all of the Molly Air panels on there, makes use of the latest materials, you know, 1000D Cordura, 2D or 210D Cordura, Hypalon, you know, really heavy duty, high tensile strength nylon stitching, YKK zipper pulls, things from ITW and ITW dura-flex buckles and D-rings, and I mean, you name it, it's in this pack. And the quality and the craftsmanship is exactly what I've come to expect from Vanquest in the 4 or 5 years that I've been dealing with them. It's superb. And this really is an evolution of a fantastic pack. The TRIDENT-20 was awesome. It was one of my favorite reviews. Not only to use the pack, but going out and doing the review was a great time. So I have a lot of fond memories of that pack. And I've developed a lot of nice memories with this pack. I mean, I've put down some serious miles with this on. You know, I'm probably around, I'm not even gonna venture a guess, but I've been wearing it a lot. I've been carrying it a lot, and then going out and doing a lot of photography. And honestly, this is just a superbly comfortable way of carrying around my 7D Mark II. I kind of changed up the equipment in there. If I'm not taking flashes, I'll throw my GoPros in there. There's plenty of room for that. I don't have this thing loaded out to capacity, not even close. I'm carrying all of my core camera gear and then occasionally substituting in some other gear, and I'm nowhere close to filling this thing up. So versatility wise, I mean, it's 2 thumbs up from me. So if there's anything I'd want to see changed about it, I would say an upgrade on the retention system for the tripod. I'd like to see some kind of strap around it instead of shock cord, just simply because with my larger Manfrotto tripod, it's a little bit difficult to get that up and over the ball head, whereas with my Manfrotto B-Free, which is my little bitty carbon fiber tripod, solid, rock solid, perfect, just snap it around and I'm gold and I'm good to go. So other than that, I can't find a fault with this pack. I just can't. I've tried. I try every single time to find something I don't like. Occasionally I'll find something that maybe needs a small tweak or a change, but I mean, realistically, with the ability to sling this pack around, this front grab handle for lifting it, I mean, it's just balanced. And the super padded main grab handle, guys, I don't know what they could have done better. I'm sure we'll find out. But as of now, this is it. This is my go-to camera bag, and it goes with me a lot of places. And it's gonna go with me a lot more places throughout the year. So you're gonna see this bag in more and more videos. Whenever I'm going out, I'm doing a photography, session and not going out to bushcraft or camp, this is the pack that's going with me. This is the pack that comfortably carries my gear, remains low profile, it's discreet. No one's gonna look at me twice on the street. And you know what? It's better than my Low Pro. And that's saying a lot, because my Low Pro BP 150, or by BP 350, sorry, not the 150, my 350 is a fantastic pack. I mean, that has been rock solid and been all over the country. And this has dethroned it. So that should tell you something. It has got attacked by a bug. But yeah, this has dethroned my BP 350. And that says a lot. So, thanks for watching. Hopefully you found this video entertaining and or educational. If you have, let me know in that comment box below. You can also follow me on all of my social media links in the description, and check me out at tgowyoming.com. But definitely follow my Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, posting all sorts of cool stuff on Instagram. And if you are a subscriber to this channel, thank you. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. I'm doing some pretty cool stuff this year. But really, I appreciate you guys watching this video and supporting me. You're the reason I keep doing this. I really enjoy being able to review awesome packs like this, get out, test them, use them, and share my love of good equipment with you guys and my love of the outdoors. So, that's about it. Time to work on some other things. Time to take some photographs and use my awesome new TRIDENT-31 pack. So, you guys check it out at vanquest.com. So, follow the links in the description to check out the pack, and we'll see what kind of cool specials that Vanquest Tough Pill Gear is running. Thank you guys. As always, stay safe, shoot straight, and I'll see you next time.